Good morning everyone. In previous videos we have discussed analysis problem with the compression member design. In today's video we will discuss design problem on compression members, that is type 2 problem design. So the question is, design a single angle discontinuous strut to carry a factored axial compressive load of 65 kN. The length of strut is 3 meters between intersections. It is connected to 12 mm thick gusset plate by 20 mm diameter, 4.6 grade bolts. Use steel of grade Fe410. See, first thing in design problem, that is type 2 design problem, we have to assume the slenderness ratio. This slenderness ratio we can assume between 110 to 140 depending upon the load. So the slenderness ratio assumed in this problem is 120. So depending upon slenderness ratio, we have to calculate the design compressive stress. The design compressive stress is obtained in the table 9C of IS 800 2007. For slenderness ratio 120, the design compressive stress is 83.7. Since the angle section belongs to the buckling class C, always remember the angle section belongs to the buckling class C, so we have to refer table 9C. So for slenderness ratio 120 in the table 9C, the design compressive stress is 83.7. So that this is the design compressive stress for slenderness ratio 120. Next thing is to calculate area, that is given by required factored axial load divided by FCD. Factored axial load is given by 65 kN, convert to Newton, 65 into 10 raised to 3 divided by FCD is 83.7. So required area is 776.58 mm square. So this area, depending upon this area, we have to select an angle section. So I have selected a single angle 80 into 80 into 6 mm. So for 80 into 80 into 6 mm, so refer steel table and try with 80 into 80 into 6 mm. So area for 80 into 80 into 6 mm we got 929 mm square. You have to select a section in such a way that the area which is required is 76.58. The area what you choose for angle section should be greater than this value. So the area what we have selected is 929 mm square. So this is greater than 776.58 mm square. So from steel table for 80 into 80 into 6 mm, write area and RVV, that is 15.6 mm. Next thing is to find a effective slenderness ratio. So before that we should know the number of bolts and end conditions. So we have to calculate the number of bolts like a design of bolted connection, that is a design strength in single shear and design strength in bearing. List of that will give you the strength of a bolt. So we have to calculate the strength of a bolt in shear, which is given by Fu by root 3 Nn into ANB plus Ns into ASB. So it is single shear, Nn will be 1. So formula will be, short formula will be An into FUB divided by root 3 into gamma MB, where ANB is 245 mm square. So for 0.78, so A and B will be 0.78 pi d square by 4. So this value will be 245. So strength of bolt in shear, so A and B is 245 mm square, FUB is 400 and gamma MB is partial safety factor 1.25. So after substitution we'll get the strength of bolt in shear as 45.26. This is strength of bolt in shear. Next, strength of bolt in bearing. Strength of bolt in bearing is given by 2.5 kb dt Fu divided by gamma MB. So kb is nothing but list of 4 values. Since this is a design problem, we can assume directly kb as 1. So assume kb as 1, 2.5 kb, d is diameter 20 and t is thickness of a plate is 6 mm and Fu is 410 divided by gamma MB is 1.25. So the design strength of bearing is 98.4. So design strength in shear we got it as 45.26, and design strength in bearing we got 98.4. So the strength of bolt is least of these two values. So the strength of bolt is 45.26 kilonewton. Next we want number of bolts. Number of bolts is given by load divided by strength of a bolt. The load is given by 65 kilonewton, and the strength of bolt 45.26, we got 1.4 something, so we'll round it up to 2 bolts. So now we got the condition. So we got the condition as number of bolts greater is 2. Number of bolts is 2, and we can assume the end condition as fixed. So 2 bolts with a fixed end condition. So refer table 12 of IS 800 2007. So table 12 is already circulated. So if you refer table 12 for 2 bolts and fixed end condition, K1 will be 0.2, K2 will be 0.35, and K3 will be 20, and alpha will be 0.49 for buckling class C. That is there in IS 800 2007. Next thing is to find lambda VV, lambda phi. So that formula has to be substituted in lambda E, effective slenderness ratio. So this is the formula. For that we should know K1, K2, lambda VV and lambda phi. First you calculate lambda V. Lambda V is given by L by RVV divided by epsilon into pi square E by 250. Length is given 3 meters 3000 mm. RVV is 15.6 divided by epsilon is 1 into pi square into Young's modulus is 2 into 10 raised to 5 divided by 250. So we got lambda VV as 2.16. Next thing is to find lambda phi, B1 plus B2 divided by 2t divided by epsilon into pi square E by 250. B1 plus B2, that is angle section, the leg size of an angle section. So 80 into 80, we have assumed 80 into 80 into 6 mm. So this section will become B1 into B2 into T. Okay. So B1 is 80 plus 80 divided by 2 into 6 divided by epsilon is 1. Epsilon value is already we have calculated, that is formula epsilon f square root of Fi by 250. Fi is always 250 by 250 is 1. So epsilon value is 1. So into pi square into 2 into 10 raised to 5 by 250. So lambda phi value is 0.15. So we got lambda VV. We got lambda VV and lambda phi. So this lambda VV and lambda phi has to be substituted in this formula. Lambda is root of K1 plus K2 lambda VV square lambda phi, where lambda E we got as 1.51. Next thing is to find FCD. Already this formula is there in IS 800 2007. So for FCD, this is the formula for FCD. Fy divided by gamma m naught plus phi square minus lambda E. We know Fy, we know gamma m naught, we know lambda E. We have to calculate phi. The formula for phi is here. Phi into 0.5 into 1 plus alpha into lambda E minus 0.2 plus lambda E square. So substitute. The substitution is here. 0.5 into 1 plus alpha is 0.49 into lambda E is 1.5. Lambda E is 1.51 already calculated, minus 0.2 plus lambda is 1.51 square. So the phi value we got it as 1.96. So substitute here. 250 by 1.1 divided by 1.96 plus 1.96 square minus 1.51 whole power 1.51 square whole power 0.5. So we got the design compressive stress as 70.81. Next to calculate the design compressive strength, that is given by area into FCD. Area is 929. We got the properties of a 80 into 80 into 6 section. We got area 929 into design compressive stress FCD is 70.89. So we got 65.78 kilonewton, which is greater than 65 kilonewton. So you have to select a section in such a way that whatever the design compressive strength you get, that should be the greater than the load coming on it. If the value of design compressive strength is less than 65, if you get less than 65, you have to revise the section. You can revise the section, that is the section what we have chosen 80 into 80 into 6 mm can be revised to 90 into 90 into 6 mm or greater than that, so that the design compressive strength should be greater than the load coming on it. So this is a simple design problem on design of compression members with respect to angle section.